And hello again, Internet. I have absolutely no idea where I was in this game yesterday. Let's continue and find out. I think we were still in the middle of the tournament. I'm actually feeling pretty decent today, which means it's going to be a bad day. Anytime I start the day feeling decent, oh, it's going to go downhill. Oh, it's going to be bad. Oh, man, is it going to be terrible? Hello, are we going to actually get into the game here? All right, we had this picture in the background. Oh, what a picture. What a glorious, glorious picture. Create the day save. And unfortunately, we got to change it for today. Now, we did have one that I was going to change it to. Where's Kitty? There it is. Kitty Haseo. Oh, look at the kid, Terror of Death. This is so cute. You're a cute little Terror of Death. Yes, you are. I love that he's even got a chainsaw tail. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's based on the chain swords in this. Okay, so I'm going to hop in. And it's going to tell me to go back to Macadam. Gotcha. Oh, yes. Pi wanted to talk to me. This is about making my avatar, huh? Oh, all right.
Our
okay.
Mission is to investigate a certain area.
I know what's going on now.
Ida?
Yeah, remember,
Yes.
she's still
A
kind of
faint
pissed because
response
we
has been detected in
unleashed
that
the
area.
avatar in the
It's
tournament.
perfect for someone
We're not
like
the only
you
ones
who
who've
has
done that,
just
by the way.
awakened. This mission doubles as your training.
But now it's like, okay, now you need to learn how to control
You
your
will
avatar.
do as I say, and nothing else. Is that perfectly clear?
So let's get
Yes,
some training
ma'am.
on. Yay!
All right.
Hey,
Then invite
Shy.
me into your party. The area we'll be heading to is Delta Delicious
Wait, am I
Pass
just going
Weed
with
Eater.
you?
Also,
Delicious
just
past
to let you
sweet
know,
eater.
It'll just
Yeah.
be you and me
Sounds
on
like some
this
edibles
mission.
going on here.
Keep that in mind.
Okay, it is just the two of us. So we're
What
not
was
taking
that?
Coon.
No, nothing, ma'am.
You know, saying his name just sounds wrong. But it is Coon. That seems like a very dangerous name to use today. Alright, so gotta go get an Ida sample. Again, we're supposed to do... Oh, wait. First off, before I do that, since she's in the party, what is her gear? Well, she's level 19. Okay, well, her gear is basically as good as I'm going to be able to get to it right now. But she's the one who uses the fist. She is Punchy McFist.
Like I said before, you will follow my orders throughout this mission. Have you got that?
Do what the old hag says.
All right already.
You! Do you want to end up like Shino?
Do what
You
she
heard from
says.
Yada. You think all you have to do is dangle that? Like master, like servant, huh?
I mean, he's got a point here, though.
It's not funny. How many times do I have to tell you? An avatar is a dangerous, hard-to-control power. In that sense,
And
they
yet-
aren't very far removed from Ida or Tri-Edge.
And yet... And that's true, though, also.
We
You
epitaph
aren't at
users
this point.
are connected to our characters on a mental and spiritual level. Data drain
Bullshit!
is the power to alter data.
See,
If your
why
avatar
would you
goes
even
berserk,
have...
that power will flow back into your own character.
I'd argue,
If
why
that
would you
happens to
even
you-
have a VR headed setup that would give that
Haseo,
level of
You may
interactivity?
become a lost one
But
too.
I know that if you had one,
I
people would
got it.
flock to it.
Whatever. Until I can fully control
Absolutely
my
would flock to
avatar,
it.
I'll do whatever you say. There. You happy now?
I mean, that kind of
Yes.
is the ultimate goal of the video games, were ones where you can, think your moves and feel the reaction to them. Hey, look, we got the black dots. Ada's nearby.
Be careful, or you'll get pulled into the other side of the hole.
Other side?
That's where the lost world is. Up, up, we're getting pulled in. What did we just tell you? There's his transformation. Okay. So, is this our first Skeeth battle? Yeah, this is our first Skeeth battle. Okay. So, we stun it with shots, then we slash, and we can move with dash. So here we are, an entirely different type of combat.
Ida, first you will need to get its HP down to 0. Then perform a protect break on it.
Protect break? What's that?
See, so here we are,
Once you get
something
its
completely
HP
different
down
from
to
the rest of the game. It is kind of neat.
If you get its HP down to 0, then
Except we're going to have this
perform a
going the
protect
entire time.
break.
Because remember, this is a game meant for literal children, and it's going to hold your hand the entire way. So here comes some attacks. I could have reflected them, but I just avoided them instead. So you use your shots to get that top bar to go down. Then he's stunned. You come in and slash.
Watch out for indicators that show it's going to attack.
And yes, it telegraphs everything. So we remove its little protection there. See, this is, God, I want to say it's like Zone of the Enders and such. But I haven't played that game in so long either. And of course, when he's charging that up, you can't hit him. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so protection break. And data drain. Hold down A, and then you release it.
Protect break.
You mean we can't defeat it even if we get its HP down to 0?
It's a glitched enemy.
Yes, that's right. To completely immobilize Ida.
Now remember, last time we were supposed to be training with our avatar, we needed 2 other people there in case our avatar went crazy. And yet Pi just wants us to go it
We
alone.
need to absorb
So
its
already plot holes.
configuration data with data drain.
Data drain.
Don't waste time. We can only use data drain effectively when Ida's protection is disabled like it is now.
Yep,
Ida's protection will recover itself after a while.
just kind of a mini game mode here. And it would be great if it would let me actually do it instead of stopping the combat to give constant little reminders.
gauge
But this
full,
is the tutorial
release
fight,
the
at
button to
least.
fire it. Even if your opponent is moving fast, it will stop for a split second.
That's when you fire,
Use
yep.
data drain at that exact moment.
So you watch for it to stop moving and then zap it. She's moving, 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 moving. And zap. And it hit you and removed part of your charge, of course. But data drain! You know, the thing I didn't do to the other players. So everyone's freaking out about how dangerous this is.
Summoning more than one avatar will cause interference, and thus increases the chance for them to go berserk. As it is now, the most effective method is to support a single avatar.
And again, remember, they brought 2 people with us during the previous training in case the avatar went berserk, so that they could summon another avatar, which would then have a higher chance to go berserk. The game is not following its own logic. Skeeth will get stronger as Haseo levels up. Yes, I know, he's already max level here. So now we got to do this a couple more times. Item. How many fairy orbs have I got? Fairy orb, where are you? Only 7? Now that's interesting. It doesn't actually show... Thank you. It doesn't actually show the itas on this. Didn't show the monsters either. Interesting. Again, I'm going to avoid the combats because I don't care. There. Got some chims, so the chims ain't going to be zeroed out on me. There's another one. Summon the Avatar to defeat it. Yes, thank you. Says that at the beginning every fucking time. I mean, this isn't even really that great of combat here. Hello? There we go. Hello, thank you. Sometimes your shots don't do any freaking damage. It's really lame. And protect break. See how much faster it is when you don't have constant interruptions? Now you can actually hit it before it stops if you line up right or get close enough. Like if it's moving the correct direction, it'll hit it toward you or away from you. Since you can't actually aim, you're always aimed directly at it. Because of fucking course you are. Because actually aiming for yourself would be too difficult. Yeah, got a few more chims just for the hell of it. Alright, let's keep going. I don't even need these items. There's no point to it. These are so far below my level, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Check the map real quick. Yep, go this way. Oh, almost ran into that group. And there's the third Ada. Didn't even have to go to the second floor. Ow. Aim. And protection break that quickly. Because you just charge right into its face on that one. And they kind of do the same thing here. Aw. Oh shit, I wasn't at full charge? Oh my god, he's messing me up. Got a little too aggressive there. Oh well, I got him. Kept knocking me out of my full charge. Remember, this is the tutorial one. It's supposed to be the easiest. So there. Now we've seen what Avatar fights are like, and
It looks like you've gotten gradually better. Now, this is the last part.
they're not great.
Yes, ma'am.
Floating around. I don't know what is up with that
Yes,
game
this is
style.
Pi.
That
Is there a
so many
problem?
games used it. I don't like it.
Detected epitaph
This, like,
users.
flying around, shooting things
Yes.
like that. It's in Zone of the Enders.
Okay.
There's a
Yes.
there was an arcade game by
Understood.
Sega, which
We'll
is
take care
in
of it before
Yakuza
it gets
Kiwami
too big to
2
handle.
that I didn't like either.
What's up?
Robotech had this as
The
well.
eye signal in this
It's-
area is steadily rising.
I don't know what it is about it. It just isn't
If
a
we knew,
fun
we wouldn't
gameplay
work this
mechanic to
hard.
me. You don't feel
I
like
had
you're
considered
actually
the
fighting.
possibility
There's a bunch of
that
Dragon
the
Ball games that
epitaph's
have that
power
as well.
Was affecting
That's the
Ida.
way the Dragon Ball games play.
But we've got too
And-
little data to know for sure.
I just don't
So-
feel it.
We've got to gather more data.
It never feels
Good. You caught on
proper to
quickly.
me. It never feels like actual movement because the way the camera's
Just
locked
to
on
make
your
it safe.
opponent,
We're going to defeat the last
you don't
Ida.
really get a sense
my
of moving in
avatar.
the environment. Even
You got it?
the Robotech one where you were moving in the environment.
Roger that. Don't worry.
It,
I'll
it
leave
just
everything
doesn't
up to you,
really
ma'am.
work for combat for me. But there are so many games that use it. And hey, apparently there are people who like it. So whatever. I don't have to like every video game. If the genre works for some people, fantastic, let it work for them. I don't get it. I should actually kind of probably be fighting here to level up Pi some, but don't care. In fact, I really actually should be fighting here to level up Pi. The hell am I doing? No, that's a dead end. It's not like not doing the fights is going to get me out of today any quicker. So I go back and play Final Fantasy XIV, which has its own slew of problems. It does. I find it ironic that I would rather this style of game be an actual MMO, and I wish Final Fantasy XIV were actually single player. At least a story in it. There are other issues with 14, which I can't remember right now. I had some complaints about it, but they're gone. Ah, we got cutscene. Notice how the colors change and everything. So we have the CGI here.
Wow, that was a great
Wow.
adventure.
Yes. it
Okay, we'll
sure
learn about
was.
these characters
But
soon
don't
enough.
worry me like that.
But it was so much fun, wasn't it?
Because, you know, what else would be going on here?
Please refrain from doing such a thing this time.
But
Look, there's the big
Hey,
Ada.
look out! Get away from there!
There it is. And oh no, Pi's gonna get hit with it now. So now I'm the only one who can save them. Although you notice that, like say, the world is a game without
Hey,
purpose.
are you okay?
Run! Run, Haseo!
No, she's not. She's not gonna run.
Call Coon.
Sorry,
Use
Coon's
his
offline right
avatar.
now.
He has to data drain me.
Why don't I do it? I'm here.
No, 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 no! No!
God, what a terrible animation on that face there. So now we get to see her avatar. Yep. So the avatar went berserk because of contact with the Ada energy.
Haseo! Hurry! You've got to run!
Why would he run?
Even if I call Coon now, he'll never make it. Sorry, lady. But I think I've had just about enough of your lessons.
You've already taught me how to fight, so let's do it. But no, you can't have two avatars at the same time. It's already. There we are.
I will save you. I swear!
And go. So this is going to be different than the tutorial stuff, but not by much. And you, of course, notice how much stronger I am than Pi here. Okay, enough of that. Enough of being invincible. And see, invincible. Now what, you're gonna try to data drain me? I'm not protection broken. How are you gonna pull this off? Smash buttons there. So I love it, her attacks come from the side like that, so if you get close enough, she can't actually get you with them. And now she's protection broken. Didn't bother to stun her. Since she was so weak, I just went ahead and did the protection break on her. And bam. Get right in her face and hit her with it. Don't let her pause. Because her attacks come from her sides and arc around, they literally can't hit you if you're face hugging her. Awesome, huh? Great design. Great design. So there, I've now data drained Pi. Wait, I've used my data drain on a person. Is Pi going to be in a coma now? Tit jiggle. Look at him jiggle physics.
Hey, come on, snap out of it.
Meanwhile, those two were in the
What are you
background the whole
doing?
time.
Now wake up.
Didn't
Wake
see
up.
anything. Or did they? There were epitaph
Please
users in
wake
the
up.
area, after all.
I said wake up. Bye.
Call her old hag. That'll get her. That'll get her waking up. Will piss her off enough to slap you.
That's the first time you've called me by my name.
Oh, look, he's all embarrassed.
Scare me like that.
You know we've been
Is she
standing here the whole
alright?
time.
Was she injured when she took the blow and tended for me?
No, I'm all right. Please don't worry about it.
Really?
Now remember, we got a
Thank you.
message that there were epitaph users in the area.
By the way,
And look, this is the
what
only
was
other
that
people we've
black
met here.
hole? Was it some kind of bug in the data?
Yes, it was. Just like in
Yes, it
Crimson
was.
Versus.
We are part of CC Corp's volunteer support.
You're the terror of death,
We
though.
heard there was some corrupted data in this area, so we came to investigate. I'm terribly sorry, but we would appreciate it if you would refrain from playing in this area for a while.
And she
I
goes into
understand.
professional mode. Yay.
Then I will excuse myself for today.
No, I want to stick around here. I
Allow
want to see
me
what
to
happened with the
thank
bug.
you properly another day.
If you're CC support, you can make me leave.
I guess that avatar fights really can't be seen by regular players.
That's what we've been telling you.
What's wrong, Pi?
You data drained me.
Those two. I think I've seen them before.
Hey, are you okay? Did the inside of your brain get data drained too?
Shut up. We're going back to town.
Remember this,
Okay, okay.
because it's going to be another plot hole later. And I got a weapon. Who cares? Let's get out of here. Back to town. That was all questy quest stuff. The simple pendant. Should have fought with Pi. Should have actually fought and leveled her up. Would have been easy to do that.
Good work, Haseo.
Would have been very easy to do it. I
need to
should have
go
just
make
done
a
it.
report to Master Yoda now.
All right.
You want to come with me?
Do you, Haseo?
No, no thanks.
That's what I thought. Okay then. See you later.
So, am I free yet? I mean, I suppose there is a difference between being locked into a... Whoa, hello. Alter VR, which allows you to experience Avatar VR. You can do it to the Serpents of Lore, access through Ravens at home. Okay, I guess it's only accessible through Ravens, but that lets me redo those fights. Why I would ever want to is beyond me. But I can redo those fights anytime I want. Now, let me check my map. Yep, nothing here. However, double check. Party. Yes! We are free right now. So no worries here. We are able to play the game however we wish at the moment. Let's go check those important emails to move the story forward. We saw a couple cutscenes, so they're going to be unlocked now here. Look at that. Boom. I just want to take the new tags off of those. Okay. Epitaph user. Sorry for the late reply. Oh, and thanks for helping me. Yeah. Owe you a favor. It's like, you owe me a favor. No. Be the nice one. Send the nice one and say, well, that pays off the favor. Okay, so Adelie wants to,
About me?
talk to me.
What is it? I guess I'll go to Makanu.
There's the new story. We gotta go to Makanu. How much do you know about Tri-Edge? Rumors? Yes. Well, let's find out what rumors he might know. Dun dun dun! Rumors. Back to the world. Now she wants to meet me at the Makanu station. That's where I'm here. So, right into a cutscene. Log in, cutscene. Don't even have to go look for her.
Adelie? What's wrong?
Yep.
I thought that a day like this might come eventually, though I always hoped that it wouldn't.
So,
After all, you're easily
Yeah.
misunderstood by others and not at all honest.
well, I mean, that's very
And
true.
you've got a mean mouth and a bad attitude. Oh, your eyes look kind of mean too.
All
you
these
trying
reasons
to
why you're a
pick a
bad
fight?
person.
Of course not.
And that
I'm
just a
saying is
little
that I'm
clip of a
very
cutscene
worried
there.
about
Why?
you.
What's wrong?
Yep. Hey, Pi, you're here too.
Miss Pie, right. Thank you for coming.
So how did you get her address anyway?
You're our guide, right? Let's get moving.
Understood. Please prepare yourselves and follow me.
Follow you? Where?
Yep.
The Moon Tree's
Now-
headquarters. Both of you were summoned by the Seven Council.
Remember who Moontree is?
What exactly
They're
did
the
you do to
anti-PK
get into so much
guilds.
trouble?
So these two have now been summoned by
Summoning both me and Haseo at
Moontree.
the same time does pique my
So Adelie, of
interest.
course, thinks it's because Haseo here
Haseo,
is
Please
the
invite Miss
terror of
Pie and
death,
I into your
PKing
party.
the PKers,
Let's head for the Moon Tree headquarters.
PKKing.
The
So
area
she's all
words
freaked
are
out that something's
Delta
happened.
setting,
And now we get to
eternity's
see
night
that
moon.
Moontree, like Kestrel before, has their own zone. Acquired Moontree key. Now I believe I have to bring them into the party. They're the only two that I can bring, so yes, let's bring them to the party. Since they're supposed to be here with me. And bookmark Moontree. I actually really like this zone. It looks quite nice.
Okay, this is it. We're finally here at Moontree.
Would you really expect anything different from this type of a
Everyone
guild?
from the Seven Council is waiting for you.
After all, they do seem very samurai
Seven
themed.
Council, huh?
It's the governing board of Moontree. It's comprised of the top 7 member officers in the guild.
Yeah, who cares? It's just a guild.
So, that snob Sakaki is one of them, huh? But all
Although
the same,
I
why
don't
were we
remember
summoned here?
if Moontree is the same guild
Probably.
that was in the original,
Show him your sincerity, Haseo.
because the original game and
You
anime,
apologize from your
well,
heart. The Seven
anime is the
Council
one part
will
that
forgive you.
really mattered. No, they were something else.
Huh?
I forget what they were called.
Apologize?
But
What
they
the
had a
hell
whole
for?
guild who took it upon
Why should I
themselves
apologize
to
to someone
enforce
without
peace
knowing
in
what's
the
going
realm.
on?
Yeah, so
Don't lose your temper.
Haseo
Come
thinks they're
Calm
pissed at
down.
him because Adeli thinks they're pissed at him. Pi is sitting there going like, wait a minute, something's not adding up. And she's right. So here Haseo's going to come barging in all pissed off because he's a hothead teenager. That's interesting. I took a warp point and now I'm walking slowly across the bridge. Because I wasn't doing that before.
Welcome to Moontree.
Oh! That's what's going on.
Thank you so much for the other day.
What a shock, huh?
I'm the guildmaster, Sokova.
Oh, that's right. That's what was
Mr.
pissing me off
Haseo
about Final
and
Fantasy
Miss Pai.
XIV.
Thank you
Same
so
type
much
of thing
for
this is
coming on
doing.
such short notice.
My,
Let me
you
introduce
guys,
myself.
if you know me, you know
I'm
this is one of my
Kaede.
pet peeves of
I'm
bad
terribly
writing. It is
sorry
a
we weren't able to
staple
thank you
of
properly for
bad
coming to aid
writing.
us the other day.
And Final Fantasy XIV has
Everyone
fallen into the
present
trap,
here
the
right
same
now
trap as so
is
many
in a
others.
position of helping to
Everyone's
manage Moontree.
connected to everyone else.
Moontree
You
is
have-
comprised of 7
I was like,
units.
oh, look, this
The
person
members
just
of the
happens to be
Seven
my
Council
sister
also
out
serve as
of
the
nowhere.
captains of those units.
Even though we've met this person before because
This
we
is
do
the
other
Guildmaster,
things. Just it's
and
one of these
also
where
the Unit 1 captain,
everyone
Master
meets
Zarkova.
everyone. Everyone is connected to
Sakaki of
everyone.
Unit 2.
You never meet anyone who's
I am the
just
Unit 3 captain,
a person.
Kaede.
They have to
Nana
have
is the
some
captain of Unit
deeper
4.
tie to you. And
Hiragi is captain
so
of
many
Unit 5.
writers
Sephora,
think it's
the captain
important
of
that
Unit 6.
everyone has to have this thread that
And
connects
Matsu of Unit
them
7.
on multiple levels. It can't just be
Unfortunately,
that there is
Nala,
one
Hiragi,
instance
and Sephora
that is
could
bringing
not
these
be here
people
today.
together.
But these
The
7
current thing
make
that is
up
going
the Seven
on.
Council.
No, that's not enough. They have to have
Master
stuff in their
Zarkova said he
past
wishes to
that
properly
also
thank you
connects
for
them. Or they have to
saving
be
him the other day.
familial relations of some sort.
Thus, we sent
And it's
Atali
just-
to come get you.
Oh, you met my sister. Oh, you this. Oh, you know. No.
Hey, this isn't what you said.
Well, I guess I did log into the
doesn't
world
always
without
work.
reading Kaede's email very closely.
Adeli's an idiot.
Ugh, that's just like you.
Yeah, see? You're an idiot.
I'm sorry.
You want to take your time doing things, except, read important
I'm afraid
emails.
this item cannot hope to express our gratitude, but please take it.
But yes, I love this, that Haseo is being thanked and
but
honored by the
I
leads of
wonder what the
Moontree.
guildmaster of a guild such as Moontree would be doing in a place like that.
Well, I'm still a player of the game.
Oh, I was just there observing.
What do you mean, observe?
user.
It's all well
I don't
and
think
good
it's
that you're
revealed
so
in this one,
curious, but consider the burden for me, who has to go with you everywhere.
I don't see a problem with it. It's
Out of
fine if
nowhere.
Master Zarkova looks around at his leisure. The rest of us are here. We can stay and handle the routine tasks.
Yeah, she has to be his
And what
bodyguard.
exactly do you mean by that, Sakaki?
because of course the
Even
Master
though
of
he may
Moontree
be
would
the
be too
guild
weak
master,
to defend himself.
Master Zelkova is at
Especially
the same
in
time
PvP.
just another
Because, you know, he
player.
wouldn't have a giant target on his fucking
There
head
must be
for
times
being
when
the
he wishes
master
to
of the
forget his role and play
anti-PvP
normally.
guild.
I am merely suggesting that the rest of us won't have any problems supporting Moontree during those times when our guild
And we got
master
political
is
coup
absent.
going on. Yay.
But perhaps I wasn't clear enough.
Oh,
Lately,
sweet, delicious energy
there have been
drink.
rumors that the Moontree Guild is now being run entirely by Sakaki. Sakaki's followers
See,
have
they're
been
trying to
going
do a
around
coup.
openly saying that Zelkova is just a figurehead.
I see. So Moontree is split up into the Zelkova
And now they're talking to each
faction and the
other in, you know,
Sakaki
private or
faction,
party
huh?
chat. Except not to Adley, so it must be direct messages.
What?
Haseo, you're participating in the arena tournament, right?
Thought you hated PvP.
I heard that the first round fight was great.
You are literally an
It
anti-PvP
was
guild.
nothing.
You are the
I wish I
leader
could've seen it.
of the anti-PvP guild.
I bet that your fight was really amazing.
But even they acknowledge that the arena, it's
Rumors
consensual,
are just
so
rumors.
if they want to
There's
fight there, no
telling
problem.
What actually happened. It was probably just a lucky victory.
Say
We got
that
this
again.
shit going on again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Really, I'm just the type who can never tell a lie.
Shut up, you stupid yapping dog.
What? Who are you calling a dog?
The one who's yapping.
You're always following Sakaki around like a helpless puppy. You couldn't look more like a dog if you tried.
Why, you?
Matsu,
You're the one who's been trying to piss him off.
All right, fine.
Like, good God, man.
You'll find out soon enough.
Really, what an idiot.
Because guess what?
Haha, I'm
You're
gonna
be
mock you.
facing
Don't you
me
dare
in
mock
each round of the
me!
tournament.
Again,
Whoa,
children.
Really? That's amazing. I'll be sure to come watch.
Mr. Haseo, Miss
See, of
Pai,
course, you got the people
please
in
allow me to
Moontree
show
are
you
part
the
of the
way
tournament.
out.
No.
Because
We'll
why wouldn't they
find
be?
it
And of
ourselves.
course, there happen to be, just happen to
Hey!
perfectly time to be on my next opponents. Fancy that. And you know, 16 players, 4 rounds. Gee, I wonder who's going to be the next round opponent.
I see you haven't let your ability to anger others go to rust.
Again! The other asshole
Doesn't sound
started
like
it.
A compliment to me.
It's your own business if you want to go around making enemies.
He is the terror of death.
Let me just say. From now on, refrain from using your avatar in the arena as much as possible.
Which should be easy considering I
you're
can
saying
crush
the
my
same
opponents
thing
in a
as
couple
Kun.
hits.
What I am trying to tell you is that you are drawing too much attention.
Look at the model.
Like
Look at
Gabi
the
and
look at those
Zelkova?
arms and the shoulder connections. They
Not
are
only
so
did you become
bad.
famous for your miraculous
Like
come from
Pai's
behind
model
victory,
just looks terrible.
But guild
The
masters
lighting
from
is
the
not
two
doing
most
her
powerful
any favors
guilds are
either.
interested in you.
Neither are the camera angles. Let's be honest
No
here.
telling how many eyes will be
I
on
mean,
you.
they're trying to make this some kind of
Even though
over-sexualized
avatars
Bayonetta type.
can't be seen by normal
It's not
players.
working. Way
You
before
never know
Bayonetta
what might
anyway.
lead to someone finding out
But
about GU.
just, I mean, look at those arms. They're like toothpicks.
In other words, stop doing
They
things that
look
could potentially draw
terrible.
attention to GU.
They're like
Exactly.
bendy
It
straws.
would be bad for you if things like avatars and epitaph users become public knowledge. And get
Ugh.
in your way of searching for triumph.
Even for PlayStation 2, this doesn't look that good.
Fine.
It's just higher
Whatever.
resolution
I'll think
here.
about it.
Don't just think about it.
And they didn't do
Alright.
anything to actually improve the
need to
quality of the
act on it.
models. Just render them in higher resolution.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, my God. Like, just look at the way the arms are
Alright.
bent.
Since we're all done here, I guess I'll be leaving. See you,
The
Haseo.
hand doesn't do any favors when the one's just
Sure.
curled on itself, the fingers like that. I can't even tell if it's one block of fingers or if they are actually individuals that just
Man,
happen to be curled
What's up
that
with
way.
that Zelkova
I think
kid?
it's just one
Is he
big
really
block.
the guild master for such a huge guild? What a difference
And I
from
mean,
Gabi.
you know, PS2 did
Guess
not
I'll
have
log out and
great
check my email or
a
something.
great number of models. It didn't. Okay, so you remember. We went right from... Okay, we're good. We're good. We can go do what we want right now, so no complaints. We are free! No complaints. Back to logging out. But the story was, you know, log out, read an email, log in, get this cutscene, log out. Of course, that's going to give me most of the story anyway. Hey, we got more news. Let's see what's in the news. New space station named. It has been given the name Resident Evil 8. Wait, what? The lucky winner, 14-year-old, dubbed it Village. Okay. Kind of like that, you know, you have a contest for naming. But let's be honest, you'd end up with Space Station, Spacey McSpace Station. See, another hidden quest. The Buse quest, no, Abyss. See, Abyssu. I actually kind of like that too. Lake Spray the Dead. You hear that? Lake Spray the Dead. So this one, they don't actually give you the keywords. You had to read it. Agonizing Friends Nemesis. And here, even more. So we just got 3 keyword sets. Real card? I'd be surprised if they didn't, honestly. Have real cards as well as digital. About the only reason you wouldn't be able to do that is stuff that relies heavily on randomization. Hello, Hearthstone! Because you're not going to get full random out of physical cards. Doesn't happen. The only real way to do random is with digital, which lets you just pull a random number. And yes, you can argue whether or not those random numbers are actually random or not. The fact that you have access to more effects doing it digitally, that's why the first actual random cards in Magic the Gathering even were the ones in the what the hell is it, Chandelar or Shazahar or whatever the original Magic the Gathering video game was called. The digital cards in that were the first ones that had actual random stuff, like pull a random monster from your graveyard. Generally because the order of your graveyard actually mattered, so you couldn't just take the cards out, shuffle them, and pull a random one from it. Because then you'd have to put them back in the order they were originally in. Whereas a computer doesn't care. It can just go, this one, pull it out. I'm not sure if that's still the case with Magic, though, where the order of the graveyard matters still. Because I think there are cards now that do random ones from it. But I'm not sure. I just knew that back then you couldn't. And so you would have cards in the digital that were random. I never did get the expansions for that. I did have the base game. I had it pre-ordered for years, because I pre-ordered it when it was announced. And in fairness, they honored the pre-order when it finally came out. Because boy, did that game get delayed. Hey, look, it's Death Grundy. Oh, good God, that's terrible. Anyway. Yep, see, Kennard has Death Grundy. I joined Moon Tree. Yay! Oops. Do this. Blah, blah, blah. And 7th Council is cool. So now we're suddenly getting pictures from Moontree. Funny how we didn't get any pictures about these characters before we met the characters. Huh. Nobody was drawing them until now. Now, suddenly that we've been to Moontree, oh, wow, look, now it's beginning part of artwork. Why is this guy named Salt? Okay, whatever. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question why you're named Salt. Oh, we got a new email to read as well, apparently. Oh, that's right. I didn't even bother reading the email. I just went straight to the bonus stuff. There we go. I think Death Grundy might be tomorrow's. Unless I find something better. There are new emails. Yay, you did well. See? You done good. You done good. What kind of guy is... Let's read about the leader of the guild. Because we already know what kind of guy the other one is. He's an asshole. Yep, see, the next one is ready to go.
A fight with the captain of Moontree's Unit 7, huh? Guess I should go register.
See, what a shock. Now it's ready to go. Da-da-da. Fantastic area for leveling. We're level 50! Alright, I gotta go back to that one because I've already forgotten what the 3 keywords were supposed to be for this hidden thing. Lake something? Hidden quest. Where was it? Abyssu. Lake Spray the Dead. Lake Spray the Dead. Let's hope I can actually... I should be able to free play now. So, Lake Spray the Dead. And if I have free play, I'm going to take Adelie with me. Oh, wait, we got official forums. Lake Spray the Dead, Lake Spray the Dead, Lake Spray the Dead. Try to remember Lake Spray the Dead. Moontree. Moontree, Moontree, Moontree. See, they don't prohibit it. Hey, Jupiter. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. The first versions of the game were done better than this. This is not a game. This is an anime with a very, very slapshod, quote, game, unquote, wrapper. Because, oh, hey, this anime involves a video game. Let's put it in a video game. What kind of members participate in these? Let's do the nice one. Yep, the video game itself is honestly pretty bad. That, and if you've seen the original Dot Hack, you've basically seen the story for this. It suffers from the same problem as a lot of the Aliens media. I've already read these, so I'm just kind of quickly going through them here, because you can get keywords and such from them. I would love an actual good game with the premise of the keywords, because I think that's a really good idea. It's just badly executed here. Lake Spray the Dead.
I'll need to register for the second round fight at the arena counter. Gotta get Adelie in syllabus.
Are these the only 2 I'm allowed to have right now? No, don't log out. They're the only 2 I'm allowed to have right now, but that's fine, because those are the 2 that I want to take with me for this quest. Or do I have to take the quest alone? Shit. Area World. Do we have Lake Spray the Dead? What was that first one? I've already forgotten it. Okay, let's start at Warm. Do I have anything here that looks like lake? Lake, lake, lake. Fancy, hidden, wealthy, passive, submissive, lazy. I don't see any... Alright, I have a feeling that I'm not actually going to get the real keywords to that until later. So we're just going to continue on with the story of the game. I mean, there's a lot of people who like this game, but... Oopsie, don't do that. You want to go this way. Stay on the bike. This gets you here faster. That's right. I finally have enough money. I should have done this last time I was in this area. So if you thought that I wasn't taking, you know, if I wasn't taking too little damage before, Here's where things get crazy. Equipment, customize. Remove this, add physical minus 25, nullify drink. I basically am not going to be taking damage for the rest of the game. I mean, it's already bad enough that things could only do like 1 damage to me because I'm max level. Now they can't even do that. Something has to do a minimum of 26 damage to me just to get through the armor. Next phase of the tournament. Of course, the game is still going to treat me like I'm completely weak and can't do anything on my own. Start the battle. Alright, we can't start right away. We got to watch a cutscene.
Are you sure about this? I mean, fighting somebody from your own guild, Adelie?
Oh yes, I got Sakaki's approval. After all, arena battles are different from personal
Yes,
ones.
they are. I'm glad that even Moontree, the anti-PK guild,
Man,
accepts that arena battles are a thing because it's consensual. Yes, if these people are going in there knowing they're going to be PKing
Sakaki is a
and
great
attacking
man.
each other, that's
What's so
fine. They
great
just don't
about
want
a
it out in
guy
the world.
who's trying to ruin his own guild master?
Sakaki's not. He isn't like that.
Uh-huh.
Where there's smoke,
You
there's
really
fire,
think so,
you know?
Natalie? She is so innocent. It hurts.
You just eat up whatever Sakaki tells you, don't you?
Good God,
In the end,
Haseo,
you're
could you
always
have a
just spouting off
little
someone
bit of
else's
tact?
opinions.
Just a little bit of tact. And then you expect her to fight with you in
Hey,
this battle.
Maybe you should watch your back out there. Knowing Sakaki, he just might have ordered Adelie to hold back on purpose.
God.
All right, Haseo, quit it. That's going too far.
Like, you are literally about to
Oh,
get into
well,
the PvP
doesn't
match,
matter even
and
if
you
do
are
hold back
attacking
in
your
this
own
fight,
teammates.
Seeing how I'm going to win
Haseo
regardless.
is
I'm
an
surprised Sakaki
idiot.
can't even see.
Good God. Yeah, there. It's like, I'm surprised she
I don't
doesn't
care
drop
what you
out
say
right
about me,
now.
Haseo. But please, stop saying bad things about Sakaki.
But see, she's an idiot too. They're all idiots in
You.
this game. Can we get to the actual game now?
Haseo, good luck. Let's have a great match.
Yeah. Well, this game it's meant for very young audiences. So everything in it is over the top surface level.
So
It
begins.
genuinely is meant for younger audiences.
The match everyone is waiting for, second round of the Demon Palace Tournament.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I just wish it were
Today's
better written
commentary
for the
will be
younger
from
audience.
Moontree's Guildmaster.
Hi, everybody! I'm Zelkova! I hope that
Of course,
you
you know,
enjoy the
having
match
kids
along with
in
me
your
today.
Japanese game is nothing new. It
All
just
right,
seems to be
this
like
match
in
is shaped
Japan,
up to
if you
be
have not
between
saved the
Moontree
world
and
at least
Kennard.
twice by the time you've turned 17, you're a
What are you
failure.
looking forward to seeing, Mr. Zelkova?
So these guys are in their level 30s.
Well,
Remember, I'm level 50, which
I'd
is the
love
max
to
level
see
for
the
the first
come-from-behind
part of this
technique
game.
Haseo showed us in his last match.
And yes, I say it's the
Are you
first
sure about
part
that?
of this game.
If he
These are
comes
not
from
full
behind,
games.
then that means
All
Matsu
three of them
will...
combined are a full game. Which, at least now, you can buy them all in
they're
one
here.
pack,
It's
rather than have to
Haseo.
buy them individually. So that does mitigate at least that.
Hey, pay attention. What are you acting all laid back for?
I'm level 50 and you're level
I'm gonna show
33.
you
That's
just
why
how
I'm laid
different
back.
you and I
I don't
really
even have
are.
to use my good
Get ready to
weapons.
fight.
I'm using the big sword.
Let's go.
Because Japan, you have a big fuck you sword. 1, 2, I win.
Haseo's putting up an admirable fight against Moontree's Maverick.
Yes, an
Matsu.
admirable fight. I've just won in 2 hits.
Oh no! Matsu isn't fighting seriously yet.
This is
Oh no,
kinda
he's not
nice.
fighting seriously. I beat him in 2 hits.
I haven't had this much fun in a while.
What are you talking about now? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
I've been over
The real
how
fight's
many
just
times now
beginning.
how they could have actually made this game difficult if they really wanted to.
What do you mean? Aren't you fighting seriously?
A long time
I'm not
ago,
fighting seriously.
Matsu used to
I'm
be a
using the
famous
big fuck
PK
you
known
sword
as the
instead of my
Flame
good
Sword
weapons.
Demon. When he came to join Moontree, he sealed
But they
away
have to
his
do this for
main
the story
weapon.
part.
And he did this in order to separate himself from his past.
So he's not using his signature
Forget
weapon
the lucky
anymore.
victory stuff I said.
So kind of like me, he's not using his good
But
weapon.
it still doesn't change the fact that you're gonna lose.
I beat you in 2 hits.
Okay. From now on.
Oh,
I'm
look, now
fighting
he's
for
got the big
real.
fuck you sword too.
Unbelievable! This is an unexpected surprise. Could this spell trouble for Team Haseo?
No, it couldn't.
Yes, that's right. His main weapon of choice is a broadsword. That's the same one he used during his PK days.
Don't you love the fact that there are
Flame sword.
unique weapons in an
So you've been holding
MMO
back until now. Perfect. Show me what you've
that
got.
only this one player has this unique sword, and that is effectively
I
identified
go!
by how unique his sword is. One. I accidentally killed his friend the first time instead of killing him.
Over!
Whoops.
Haseo of Canard has defeated Matsu, the Maverick from Moontree.
So since you're new here on this one,
Now
Jupiter,
then, Mr.
the
Zelkova,
game has
what do you
a
think of this
flaw
match's
in
result?
how the leveling works.
What the? He's gone!
That
Mr.
you can
Zelkova,
hit max
where
level
are you?
before you
Where
even
did you
start
go?
the game, really. And I mean, it's not like it takes
This
a
is an
lot of
interesting
grinding. It
development.
was,
I didn't expect for you to be
it
this
was
good,
in
Haseo.
this version 4 hours.
I guess the perfect time to
In
move the
4
pawns into
hours,
position has
before I
finally
even
arrived.
started the story for the game, I was max level. It really is that bad. There's plenty of ways they could have avoided it, and they just didn't. Because the way the game is set up, with the words for the
Are you
dungeons,
satisfied
the
now that your
keywords that
darling
you
Haseo
use
is finally
are
won?
what determines the level of
I
the
know,
dungeon.
I know. You don't have to
The
tell
first
me.
keyword
I
is the
used
thing
my
that
forbidden
basically
weapon.
sets what block of levels you're going
I'll
to be
take
in.
the heat.
So it'd be easy enough to have the first
I bet
keyword
you would be relieved
limit
to have
your
a
levels to the
troublemaker like
first
me
10.
leave your
No
precious
problem.
guild Moontree,
The
right?
problem is you can be rewarded with a keyword
are you
for completing a
satisfied?
dungeon. You complete the dungeon, and it gives you a reward
You've been looking for a chance
based
to throw
on
that
your
weapon away all
level,
this time.
not based on where you are in the
The
game.
reason you couldn't do that
So then,
was
if you get to
because
level
you had
10
never
and you
come
do one of the
across anyone
dungeons,
strong
you will
enough
get
to
a new
truly test your
keyword
skill with it.
which unlocks level 10 through 20 dungeons,
Now that
11
you
through
fought
20.
Haseo, you
And
must
then
be
you'll unlock
truly satisfied.
21 through 30, and then 31
In
through
that
40,
case,
and then
throw
41
that
through 50.
sword away and be reborn.
All they had to do was not
become the
give those
real
out
Matsu of Moontree.
until certain points in the story are met. But they didn't.
Yeah,
So,
just as you say.
yeah.
You're right, Master Zelkova.
But then again, there are parts of this
I
game,
have
like
no
yesterday,
regrets.
there was an hour-long block where I was not allowed to do anything except the story. You're going to find that a lot in this as well. This is, like I say, it's
Hey,
not
Haseo,
really a video
that
game.
was
The
a
video
pretty
game is
good fight,
real
wasn't it?
threadbare,
Yeah,
slapped
whatever.
together as
You
an
just
excuse
wouldn't
to
go
have
down.
something. It's pretty basic.
Got something for you. We'll just call this a little
It
something to
exists
remember this
to
day
deliver
by.
this anime story. Yay, I got his sword. Mine's better.
If you feel like it, go ahead and use this sword. Later.
Literally, mine's better.
I don't want this!
Damn. He's gone.
I'm sorry. I have to laugh at that line. I don't want this! So remove it from your inventory. Trash it. It's a digital item. No one cares. I'm not going to, but...
Thank you for another great match.
I mean, if this game
Hey,
does look
Adelaide.
interesting to you, if you like... I was playing a bit of WoW out of
what
curiosity.
happened in the waiting room
Oh,
is
WoW
still
Classic?
bothering her.
Yeah, that's way better game than this. WoW Classic was rough, too. Oh, there are so many... there have been so many improvements to the game since. Alright, we are still in story mode. I mean, I could get Gaspard with me, so it's not entirely that I couldn't go play the game the way I want to. Yeah, grinding, I love grinding in video games, in RPGs. It's something that I can shut off my brain, just go do for a while, watch a video. That's honestly one of the appeals of MMOs. Crafting is another thing where I can just go and, you know, kind of do this menial task while watching a video. There's a reason these things exist in the games. All right, let's check the forum real quick, see what we got here. We have more artwork, are we? Oh, a lot of artwork. Wow, okay. So you come here to get artwork to change your OS's background here. That's a neat little thing. Heat Man! No, that's Mega Man 2. This is not Mega Man 2. Again, I've read these before, but I still want to go through all of... Okay, hi. What, did the cat get on the screen there? I've read all these before. I'm just kind of going through this. If you want to read them yourself, you can go to the VOD, pause and everything. Pyros the Third, I hate him. Alright. Pierce my mind! Oh, no. Like, if you actually do like the story of Dot Hack and this looks appealing to you, there's no reason not to get the game and check it out. I just genuinely don't like it. I have Mushroom Head. You've gotten really good at drawing bewildering pictures. Yes, a Chim Chim with mushrooms going out of his head would definitely be bewildering. Oh, oops. Did I miss one? I did miss one. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention enough. Yeah, I definitely know how that feels. Definitely know how that feels. And this one, like, the simulated MMO, the problem is they don't simulate it very well. Like, the way the world is presented in this would not be a good MMO because there's really been no story. The entirety of the story is taking place between the players of this game. There's no story of the world itself. It doesn't exist, at least as far as these games portray it. So it's just menial. You go out there and go fight in the dungeons and get gear forever. That's it. On the other hand, you can say the same thing about EVE Online and look at how many players that has. On the other hand, EVE Online is an entirely different type of game. All right. And we got to go to you. All right, so we got to go with Pyros III to the Hidden Forbidden
Triumph
Bulwark.
sign. I've got to go check it out.
There are so many better RPGs than this to play. All right. What's on the official forum here? there's not going to be a competitor to EVE Online because anybody who really wants that style of game has EVE Online already.
So,
It's one of those
Triage's sign was located in Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark.
where people have tried making other space pirate games like that. Well, it's not really a space pirate game, but one of the things about EVE Online is you can do whatever in it. Like, you know, PK is a thing, but you can probably end up getting yourself PK'd if you try it. Okay, first off, party. Nope, we have no party members. We are locked into story mode right now, so let's go to Hidden Forbidden Bulwark. Like, yeah, PK is a thing in the game. Piracy is a thing in the game. If you get your stuff stolen, well, then you should have protected yourself better.
Expecting the criminal to
That
return to the
literally
scene of
is
the
how
crime
kind of
isn't
hands
too
off
cliché,
the
Hovan.
GMs and all in that game are. There isn't much that's actually against the rules.
So, what do you
And
think is
that
located
level
on
of
the other
fairness
side of
is,
this
or that
wall?
level like that, I
There's
can respect
nothing.
that, honestly. And you get the,
graphics
big
for
corporations,
backgrounds that
and of
can't
course,
be seen by the players
there's
are
been,
not
you know, it's
rendered
been in the
order to save
news several
processing
times, like
power.
actual news, the various things that have happened
That's
in that
just
game
like you.
because the
Yatas.
players are allowed to do what they're allowed to do.
But I can feel it. It feels
To the
like
point
there's
where I
something
love the
being
one
held
story,
back
and even this
behind
story
this
is
wall.
old now, of the
This place
espionage,
is a prison.
where a guy from one guild
Prison. That was very
basically
dramatic
set
and
himself
quite
up
poetic,
as a
considering it
spy
came from
into
you,
another
Hovan.
major guild,
However,
and over the
in
course
that
of like
case,
2 years,
the question
worked his
is,
way all the
between
way
the
up the ranks of
existence
this
that lies
guild
beyond the
until he
wall
was
and
almost
us,
basically second in
which
command.
is the one
I don't know if he
that
was
is in the
actually second in
prison?
command, or if he was just one of the very high-ranking officers.
I'm going to leave.
And
before
that's
the
when this
pursuer
trap was
gets
sprung.
here.
That's when he took the keys to everything, invited his clan in. They basically went in and just wiped that guild out entirely. Stole everything. And it was like, well, I mean, you guys let him in. What are you going to do? And of course, the giant wars that have gone on, which unfortunately have gotten to the point where the giant battles are too much for the game's servers. There are so many units involved anymore. But I mean, that's a game where the players have made their own stories for the most part, so I can't complain too much about this game having that. Except at least in that game, you had more freedom of what you could do. I don't see what there is to do in the world other than, you know, fight in the dungeons.
You're sure that? Of course! My animal instincts tell me that criminals always return to the scene of the crime.
Yes, so now we
Don't
have
tell
to
me.
hide.
You love cop shows, right?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and wait here for a while. That's a fun story. But I mean, like, if this were a real MMO, there would be a bunch of side stuff to do. I mean, look at Final Fantasy XIV. Look at World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, those games have been around for so long now that they have added all kinds of side content. But even when they started, there was stuff to do. You have crafting as well as being out hunting. You have the various quests. There are stories to these games. More so in 14 than in World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft does have a story. There's things to do. The world, as portrayed in these video games, has nothing. Even your equipment. Like, okay, let's take a look. I haven't gotten rid of, like, any of these. You figure that armor, you'd have kind of one of every level. You'd have different types as well. Here's the heavy armor. Level 1, level 10, level... this is a special piece, level 15. Level 27, level 42. And 42 is as good as it gets, even though you can get to level 50. This is the best armor I can get. 47, 43, 47, 40. There's no epic gear. There's no end game gear. Of course, this isn't the end of the game. Blah, blah, blah. All right, I'm out. Fuck this. I tried waiting. He can wait all he wants. You have new mail. Party. I can at least play the way I want to play right now. This game is so bare bones. And we log out again. Because this is a fun part of the game, is how many times you have to stop playing it to continue the story. For God's sakes, Haseo, get a smartphone. Read your email that way. Nope, here's where the new quest is delivered. Come to Lumina Cloth.
Lumina Cloth? Jeez, old man. At least write down what you want.
Back to the worlds. Log off, read an email, log back into the game to continue the story. Log off, read an email, log back into the game to continue the story. Well, like I said, get a smartphone, man.
And Terrace is calling me. Guess I'll go to Lumina Cloth.
Oh, where is it? Item, the party. And no party members. I am currently locked into the story mode. So reset the clock on that. We are back in story mode only. And more cutscenes, because again, this is an anime.
Kid.
Now, as I say,
Like
there's
hell.
points where
You're
I
the one that called me.
could
If
go
it's for
do
something
something,
stupid, I'll beat the crap
but
out of you.
I'm not even sure that there would be a point if I had not
And
power
see for
level.
yourself whether
It's
or not
so
you think it's
easy
stupid.
to be so high level in this.
Icolo's Arcade?
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
so are we
hurry
going
up,
to
or
fight
you'll
her
lose
in the next round?
But why do I have to...
Because, of course, all of your opponents happen to be the 4 groups that you've already met. There's 16 groups that are in this tournament, or we're down to 4 now. And you just happen to only fight people you know instead of people you don't. Fancy that. Despite the fact that I was riding the bike as soon as the cutscene starts, nope, now I'm being all sneaky.
I remember the last time we fought. You used something against me.
It's
Didn't
really
you?
not. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, that trick isn't gonna work on me this time.
This was
For
meant
our
for
next
children.
match, I'm gonna have a specialist monitor it.
Even
then I
there,
will expose your trickery
you can tell
to
by
the entire world.
Finally, someone accused him of cheating, because he technically is, but I don't know.
Because that
It's
serves you
possible the dialogue was dumbed down, but it can't have been dumbed
She
down
noticed
much.
the avatar, you know.
Because it's not just the dialogue
How are
that's
you gonna
bad, the
handle
story
this,
itself
Emperor?
is. It is one of these where...
Well, don't you worry about it. I'm gonna fight her before
Now,
you
yeah,
will.
the dialogue is all surface
Just
level
you
stuff.
wait.
There's
I'm going
no
to take
subtlety
her down without
here.
even using my
Is it
avatar.
possible that there could have been
And after I'm
subtlety
done
with
with
it
her,
if you
next
only
is-
changed
It
the
doesn't
dialogue? Not
interest
any of the
me the slightest
animations,
bit how you
not the
choose to
overall
fight
story
her.
itself. If you
But
just changed the
I
dialogue,
will
could
tell
it
you
have been
one
more
thing.
subtle?
Huh?
Alcade is a very strong fighter.
Maybe
As you
I'm
are
not
now,
good enough of a
there's
writer
no
to
way
picture
you
how to
can
do
defeat
that.
her. No, not without using the
That
avatar
could be just
anyway.
my limitation, but
Don't
I
get yourself
don't
so blinded by
picture
your
it.
foolish pride that you lose
Everything
sight
else
of what's in
makes
front
this
of you.
so surface level. It's not just the dialogue. As a
can't beat
whole,
Alcade?
this is...
There's no way in hell.
What, you think you can win every time? That you won't lose?
I haven't lost yet.
Damn straight I won't.
Look, kid, I don't know anything about the problems you and Endrance might have had in the past. But the arena is not the kind of place where you can survive on false pride alone.
Even if you're
I'm
trained till you
level
drop and you
50.
work with all of
You
your
guys
tactics,
aren't.
there is still
I'm
a small
going to
chance that
win.
something could upset the whole situation in the actual battle. But the minds of the fighters are filled with their short-sighted pride, making them think that victory can come easily. That empty pride is turned into shackles. Shackles that hold you down. Why can't you or Alcade see that?
Because we're both people who are very competitive. That and because Haseo's a teenager.
Talking like he knows it all. Damn it.
I mean, he's
Makes
not
me
wrong.
sick. Guess I'll log out and check my email.
So you noticed that I went now from check the email. You have to log out, check the email, log in, get the cutscene. But I can still play. I could right now go play the game. So that's something. Timer turned off again. But it's back to log out. Read the emails. Okay, so Syllabus wants to do a quest. We'll do the quest with him. And tournament semifinals. Hey, look, we fight Alcade again in this one.
My opponent this time is Alcade. Well, I guess I better go register.
Because you'll never fight someone you don't know. You'll win. I mean, you know, Gaspard is trying so hard. Hey, here's a place you can level up. There's infinite places I can level up. The keywords tell you they're sorted by low. Forget it. And it's more than just that you had access to high-level dungeons. The way the leveling in this works...
I'll go register for the semi-final match at the arena counter.
No, you won't. You're going to go do a quest first.
Syllabus.
You're going to go do a quest first.
The semi-final is just about to start. Is she still mad about what I said about Sakaki before? For now, I'll just go register at the arena counter.
No, you're not. You're going to go do a quest first. Okay. Town here. My brain's shut down for a second. I got to reboot it. It's not just that you could have access to all the various zones and thus were able to level that quickly. It's that every level takes the same effort to achieve. It never gets harder to level. And beyond that, the gear doesn't even matter that much. The stats you gain from gear is minimal compared to what you gain just from leveling. And so, like, here, I'll show you. The gear that I have on, equipment. So this is level 47 gear, right? Here's what level 1 gear has. It brings me from 50 P defense and then 45 M defense to 36, 39. That's only 14 P defense down and 16 magic defense down. That's less than 1 point per level. From level 1 to level 47. This is level 1 armor to the level 47. The only thing is, I have 2 slots to put something in now instead of 1. Okay. It's all about your levels. Okay. Go collect a decaying stone. And then because we accepted a quest, we got to go through this cutscene every time. As a game, this is just not well done. I know, that's part of the problem. Like, genuinely, you almost can't fail this game.
Oh my!
Okay, so we need to go get a decaying stone. So this is the painter guy again. And of course, we have to have these two characters with us, which means that we're going to run into some story while we're in here. It won't be a generic where you just have generic comments from the two. We're probably going to run into some NPCs in here. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where you can figure out what kind of area you're going to be in, even in the quests, based on who you're supposed to take with you. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go there. This area has no mission because it's a unique zone. And again, I love the 3 keyword zone thing. I wish a game was made that was doing better than this. Oh, look who it happens to be.
Huh?
Why imagine that? Someone else would be taking the same quest.
Haseo? What a coincidence.
You want a quest?
Hey, watch it! You're talking to our captain here.
I already beat him in the PvP arena. You guys can go fuck yourselves.
Who are you?
Literally. I'm the guy who beat him in the PvP arena. Who the hell do you think I am?
Patrol.
It's a moon tree duty. We go out regularly into different areas to prevent PKs.
You sure are dedicated.
Uh-huh. How well does that work to just go to a random zone? Although this wasn't random, it was a quest zone.
We just go on quests and take out any annoying punks that need some ass kicking.
Try it. I've already beaten you.
And PKKs.
See, and that's the thing is, Haseo, the Terror of Death, is a PKK, player killer killer.
Anyway, we're the
which
ones
means
that are
they
going to
think I'm just as
complete
bad
this
as the
quest.
people who just PK innocents.
You guys are wasting your time.
No, we got a quest here. Fuck off. So get ready for just a bad sub-story. This is not one of the better ones. And since my teammates here are both level 50, I'm going to skip most of the combat if there is any. Or anything that I can skip, I will. Still taking the free shit, though. Always take the free shit. Suppose I could fairy orb this place and find out exactly where I'm supposed to go. Oh, get it in time. Damn, didn't get it in time. I was hoping I could get the big one. I'm only doing this to make sure I have some chims for the rank. Wow, it actually created a cutscene, even though I was already in the room.
Cowards! It's 2 against 1!
Oh, look, we got some PKers going on.
Just let us PK you.
Again, this is one of the things about dot hack is they make being...
Haseo.
This is why dot hack is so easy.
Damn it.
Being killed in this game is a traumatic experience,
This is supposed
apparently.
to be Matsu's job. Where'd he go?
Who the heck are you people?
Wanna get PK'd too?
Try it.
Here goes!
And right into combat.
Wow! We did it!
Again, just one hit these guys. Well, one of them took 2 hits. One of them took 2 hits.
Damn!
You'll regret it.
And yet it didn't seem to be such a traumatic experience for them. Yeah, that's the bulk of my combat for most of this game. Is I can kill things in 1 hit.
Yeah, you're a dead man.
Okay, this is actually funny. I love this part.
Boss.
So as much as I was complaining about this quest earlier...
Thanks, man. You saved me.
I actually laughed my ass
Those
off when
guys
this
just
was
showed
over.
up
This
all
was
of
the
a
one
sudden.
that I liked the best. And I was already complaining about it.
It's not much, but take it.
Hi, Steve.
I'm heading back to town. Later.
Yeah, this is my second. I played this one once, all the way through. Yeah. I played it once all the way through on my own, and was trying to decide if I wanted to go straight on to the next one or not, and decided that no, I had to stream this to really show how bad it is. A lot of people think it's a good game for some reason. And I'm here to point out all the flaws in it. All the flaws. I want this to be a good game. I really did. But like I said, this was made by marketing. It was made for marketing. It was made to sell not just one copy. Like I said, they broke the game into 3 parts. 3 incomplete parts. You do not get a full game out of each part. You just don't. I love that I can just do that and let them take it. It does not have enough content. It's pretty bare bones. One of the side things doesn't even exist. The whole Crimson VS that they talk about in the forums and all the card game, it's not in the first one at all, even when you beat it. So what is this? Only one person can complete a quest in an MMO? How many players does the world have again? This is supposed to be like the biggest MMO in existence, which doesn't even hold a fraction of the players that Final Fantasy XIV has. I think this game was supposed to have, what, 10 million players?
After coming all the way down here, right?
I forget what the in-game number, or, as far as the in-lore number of this game was supposed to be.
Arena was 3-on-3. How about we handle this mano a mano?
I mean, sure, I'll still kill you in 2 hits.
You and I fight it out. Teammates stay out of it. The winner gets the item. How about it?
So you guys are here to stop PKing, but you're the one who challenged me.
It's alright for a captain of the 7th Council to PK?
See what I mean?
No. It's a duel.
A duel? What century are you living in?
So there's some nice hypocrisy going on here.
Lose? Do you need to have your friends to protect you?
Nice bit of hypocrisy.
Think you can beat me?
But yeah, this was written, back when World of Warcraft was still fairly new, and it was the biggest MMO with, I think at the time had about 6 to 8 million
Haseo.
players.
You can't fight here.
Which, to put in perspective, a lot of other companies started making
That doesn't matter.
MMOs trying to capture some of WoW's numbers because they figured, hey, we also can get 5 million people paying us $20 a month. Imagine how much money that would be.
What? PKs?
Without realizing that World of Warcraft was an anomaly, and that before that there were maybe 2 games that had 1 million
We encountered
players.
some PKs on the way here. That's why we were late. Found ya! You can run, but you
All right,
can't
let's see who Boss Man here is. Are we ready?
You guys are finished. Boss, come on. These are the guys we told you about.
Now, unfortunately, you haven't been here for the other parts of the game, so you haven't seen this guy.
Let's get them.
Here's the Boss Man.
Okay. Which one of you was stupid enough to tangle with us?
And I love this part, though.
I'm gonna teach you some manners. Huh?
He was the 3rd string lackey to someone we've already been beating several times throughout the game. And I love this.
What? The terror of death?
Say, wait.
You're the Crimson Demon.
Huh? That player is...
He's the only one who knows who we are. He's like, oh. The one who's beaten him repeatedly. And one of the main guys of Moontree. And the lackeys are all still.
Uber strong.
You have no idea.
Wipe them out.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm getting nervous.
So I love that. When your lackeys have no idea who they're fighting against. Yep, see, it's over.
Let's keep it up.
It's like, wait. But at least he knew who it was. Yeah, that was the best part of the game right there.
No way! I can't defeat these guys!
Huh? Boss!
Wait for us!
Best part of the game. What a bar to be set, huh? Alright.
Well then, you want to get started?
You let your hatred of me cloud you from your duties.
What?
That intrusion really pissed me off.
What? You're not going to fight? We got all pumped up for it.
You guys were here to stop PKing, and you didn't. You let it happen.
Shut up. I said I changed my mind. We might as well save it for a more appropriate stage. Right, Haseo?
Especially since I've already beaten you on a more appropriate stage.
Whatever.
So lame.
It's our mistake we didn't spot the PK.
Yeah, literally your
You
job
can
here to
take
do
the
that.
item.
Isn't that what you boasted when you came in here? Yeah, we go patrolling for PKs to make sure it doesn't happen. Oh, we missed these. And completed that quest.
Oh my!
So where was I? I was talking about subscription numbers in MMOs. Yeah, there were a whole lot of dead MMOs in the late 2000s. Because a bunch of companies thought they could get WoW numbers and made these big elaborate games expecting WoW numbers for games that were never going to have WoW numbers.
There's just no end to the excitement.
They
whenever
weren't
we're
even
with
ever
you.
going to come close. There were some real niche titles too.
Sounds like that Matsu
Like
guy
Auto
still plans
Assault.
to fight you.
Nobody was going to
Be
have
okay?
5 million players for Auto Assault. But those are the numbers they thought they would get. Those are the numbers they banked on.
Don't worry.
Nowadays, there are games with bigger numbers. Like Final Fantasy XIV had like 22 million. It is massive. And it's earned it.
I'll be ready.
Having finally played some of it myself, oh yeah, it's got flaws. Oh god, it's got flaws. Part of the flaws being just how long it's been in existence and how bloated the game can actually be. Raise my physical attack up a couple times, because totally need to do that. Yeah, I've gotten more stats out of using those than I get from my weapons and armor. Bad design. Bad design. What else? I don't know. I think I have to drop Gaspard from... Wait. Yeah, there we go. Party, I'm sorry, Gaspard, you can't be with us. You're not part of the tournament, so they're not going to be allowed. Go to town. Quickly go save. I get distracted a lot when I'm playing. I try to say one thing and then get distracted because, you know, video games are distracting. Like, even though I am overpowered for this and am crushing things in a single hit, trust me, the combat, when I first played this, You know, I said it took me 4 hours to level up this time. When I first played it in one dungeon, I started like 7 levels down and was still able to win because it didn't really make much of a difference. As long as you had enough healing items that you can keep throwing heals at the party, the fact that you were doing 1 damage at a time kind of didn't matter. And the damage is based more on level than your stats and gear and everything else. So I went from being 7 levels down in that dungeon to being a couple levels high, because that's how the XP works. You get more XP based on the level difference between you and your enemy. It's just not good. It is not good. Alright, register for the tournament.
Natalie's late, isn't she?
Is our healer coming or not?
Yeah.
Not that it matters, because I killed them in,
She did
what,
say
2
she'd
hits.
come, so I'm sure there's nothing to be worried
Besides,
about.
we've had one where Silbard here wasn't, or
Yeah.
Syllabus here wasn't able to come.
Hey, what the? Who said that I was worried?
There she is.
I'm here.
Miss America. Wait, what?
I'm so glad I made it on time.
Alright, let's do this.
You made it!
Yeah.
Did something happen, Natalie?
You gotta listen. While I was on the bus, I sort of fell asleep. I missed my stop and ended up all the way at the last stop. I was like, oh man, where is
She's a reliable person.
Mr. Haseo, the semi-final match is about to begin. Please finish the registration process.
Oh, the match is about to start. Let's go, everyone.
Alright, we're here. Let's finish it off. Did she get automatically added to my party? She did! Yay! And I can go straight into the battle. So here we are, third of the 4 battles before we get to the final.
Hey,
Or
I'm sure
to
you
the
two do those
championship, I
things
should
too,
say.
right?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. But
There's
if
the
it's
ladies'
you,
man,
Cooney,
Coon.
Then I just might make an exception.
Me too, me too.
What did I get myself into?
Which, God, that name sounds so problematic today. Oh, look, you found Pie. Whoopsie, time to run.
Hey,
Yeep.
Sup?
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Why are you so angry with him?
There's a much bigger reason for this. Deeper than the ocean.
Genuinely.
Oh,
Why are you angry with him?
sorry.
Are you his SO, his significant other?
Yeah, Cooney's coming with us. What's with her?
That's a good question. What's with her?
Do you think Haseo can win?
Get ready for
I
some
honestly
terrible
have no
story coming
idea.
up.
The boy does have his ups
Again,
and downs.
this
you know?
is the part that I really,
Very
really
interesting.
hate about
you
this
say that
story-wise.
almost as if you think he has a chance of winning.
I'm
Oh,
level
that
50.
hurts.
I need to keep reminding you.
But it's the truth. Let's face it. If he fights normally, he will lose.
No, I
He's fighting
won't.
former Emperor Alcade. Her skills are quite formidable.
I used to be a
Even if
level
Haseo has
133
leveled up a
player
bit,
killer.
it's highly doubtful
My
that he's
skills
closed the
are
gap in
formidable.
skill.
I wonder. That may be true.
Like, they
but
keep forgetting
he's
the
been
fact
training
that
hard until just
Haseo
recently, you
was
know.
actually someone who went out there and killed other
You know what
player
your biggest
killers
fault
for
is?
fun
Is that
and
you
was
always run away
extremely
from
competent at it.
inconvenient conclusions.
This is his backstory. This is the
Let's
game's
face it, there is no
lore.
way that Haseo can win
That
this fight.
Haseo
Not without using his
is
avatar.
a competent,
Yeah.
established PvP
Which
carry
means
player.
He's definitely going to
He
use it.
knows what
When that
he's
happens,
doing.
When he uses
That
it,
was the entire
what are you gonna
background.
do
That
about
was
it?
your character arc. That your character was this and then got erased down to level 1. But he is a PvP expert.
Today, we meant
But
to bring
the
you
game
commentary from the
completely
Guildmaster
forgets
Rebirth,
that.
Mr. Tayaku.
And you are now a newbie.
Instead, we
The
provide
entire
you with
game
commentary
treats you
from
as a
the Holy
newbie.
Palace
You
Emperor.
aren't a fucking
Mr.
newbie. You
Sirius,
never were
thank
a
you.
newbie
Thank you for
in this
joining us
entire
today, Mr.
game.
Sirius.
You were an established expert at the game.
Oh,
but it constantly
In today's
treats you
match, we have
like
Kate,
you're
the former
incompetent.
emperor of the Demon Palace. I heard the condition for joining Ecolo
That
is
is
to be
a
an arena emperor,
massive plot
It's
hole.
not a condition,
That is the
it's a
game
qualification.
not remembering its own story
Of
and
course,
logic.
It's a qualification. Unfortunately,
That's why it
was
pisses
robbed
me
of
off
the
so
throne by
much.
the current
It's not
emperor,
just that it's
Endrance.
badly done.
But in this
It's a
season's tournament,
terrible
she's
trope
aiming to
that
try
needs
and
to
reclaim her
die.
place.
This whole,
Do you have
you're
a
getting
message for her?
defeated even though you crushed the enemy. I already
If you
hate
wish
that
for
in video
glory,
games.
be
The
strong.
forced loss for the story.
Okay then. How about a comment about the opposing
But
team, Haseo?
literally in this game,
No contest.
you are a fucking expert.
Thank you.
But the game constantly treats you like you don't know what you're doing.
Come on! I'll take you out in an instant!
That is the epitome of bad writing. One. Oh, she backed off far enough. But there, see? One hit, but she backed off far enough that story-wise I couldn't continue attacking her. Oh, awakening mode, huh?
Fun begins.
On the first hit. I don't know how you had that ready to go right away. Oh no! Oh no! You were doing almost no damage to me.
Am I going to
You
lose?
didn't even manage to do 1% of. Well, actually, I think you did a little bit more than 1%.
Very strong
But you did almost
So, you see,
1% of
you
my
and
damage.
I are on totally
Of my hit
different
points.
levels. Get it?
If you do that 1,000 more times, I might die. There's a massive disconnect here.
Just you wait. I'm going to take her down without even using my avatar.
It's not a place where you can win just because you say.
But we have to do this to show that Haseo's losing control. Well, Skeef has now gone rogue.
Fantastic! It looks like Team Haseo has done it again, folks! Just when everyone thought Team Elcade had this match in the bag, Team
Nobody
Haseo
thought
has
that
exceeded our
because she was
expectations.
never in a
Amid
danger
loss,
of winning.
What more can be said than amazing? It's unfortunate for Team Elcade. What do you think, Mr. Sirius?
I think he cheated because he did, because the story said I had to.
So, you're nothing more than a big fat cheater as well.
See?
I'll never forgive you.
It's amazing that she is the first person to actually accuse Endrance of cheating when he obviously is. But it doesn't matter until Haseo does it. Now everyone's all, oh, what a cheater, what a cheater. He's only done what the current champion does in every fight.
I think it's about time that you answered my question once and for all. So tell me, what's your plan? What are you going to do about Haseo?
Haseo. He thinks it's acceptable to do anything, just as long as he wins.
This is why I hate this
Well, I'm
game
gonna
so
show
goddamn
him how
much.
foolish he is. I'll teach him how frightening avatars truly are.
This is the bad writing right here. The worst of it. I also believe that we are now entering one of the biggest blocks of you're not allowed to play the game. Right now I can play the game. But we are just about to hit the endless story mode. So I'm going to save it and call it for tomorrow now. Because I don't want to join this block and then not be able to leave for a while. It's time for me to head out and get some lunch. And go play a better game. Remember, Haseo's backstory is when he first started playing, some people offered to help, got him into a dungeon, and then PK'd him. He then took that and strove to get revenge on player killers. So he practiced and became the Terror of Death, level 133 player who made his career out of killing other player killers. He's a PKK. So he is a well-established, experienced PvP player who is quite good at his job, to the point where people who've never met him know his name. He had fan art on the forums for how scary he was. And yet he's not supposed to know how to play PvP in the arena. You're expected to believe that someone who was a legendary PKK doesn't know how to PvP in the arena. Because the story seems to forget who it is that you're playing as. And they treat you the entire time like a new player, holding your hand the entire way. This game is insanely badly written. There are multiple problems with its continuity. There's an absolute break at the very fundamental level right here in who your character is supposed to be. I do not know why anyone likes this game. Because for as bad as the gameplay is, the story is even worse. And that is the bulk of this game. So tune in tomorrow as it gets even worse. Till then, take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you played.